Welcome to Eternal Philosophies, where we explore the timeless wisdom of history's greatest minds. Today we turn to the insights of Epicurus, an ancient Greek philosopher whose ideas on happiness, simplicity, and inner peace have influenced countless thinkers. Born in 341 BCE on the island of Samos, Epicurus established a school known as the Garden, a place that welcomed everyone, regardless of social status, to study and live by his philosophy. Epicurus authored several key works, most notably Letter to Menoeceus and the Principal Doctrines. In Letter to Menoeceus, he addresses the nature of pleasure and the importance of understanding desires to live without fear. Principal Doctrines is a collection of 40 statements on happiness, freedom from fear, and the significance of friendship, offering practical guidance on achieving a life of peace. Through these works, Epicurus teaches that happiness is not found in wealth or fame, but in the simplicity of life, genuine connections, and wise management of our desires. Understanding desires. Epicurus believed that understanding and managing our desires is essential to achieving true happiness. He categorized desires into three types, each with its own implications. 1. Natural and necessary desires. These are basic needs, essential for survival and well-being, like food, shelter, and companionship. Fulfilling these desires leads to genuine satisfaction and keeps us free from physical discomfort. For Epicurus, focusing on these core needs brings true contentment, as they align with our natural state. When we focus on satisfying these essential needs, we pave the way to a peaceful, happy life. 2. Natural but unnecessary desires. These desires stem from natural impulses but are not essential for happiness, such as the wish for luxury or gourmet food. While indulging occasionally may bring pleasure, Epicurus warns that these desires can lead to disappointment and stress if they dominate our lives. By recognizing and controlling these desires, we can enjoy life's pleasures without becoming dependent on them, maintaining a simpler, more grounded existence. 3. Vain or empty desires. These desires are neither natural nor necessary, and are often influenced by societal pressures, like the desire for wealth, power, or fame. According to Epicurus, chasing these desires often results in anxiety and unfulfillment, as they depend on external factors and social validation. Letting go of vain desires frees us from unnecessary stress and allows us to focus on what truly brings joy and peace of mind. Understanding these three categories allows us to prioritize what genuinely matters, leading to a life that is more serene and fulfilling. By aligning our choices with natural and necessary needs, we cultivate a lasting foundation for happiness. Now let's explore 7 important quotes from Epicurus that encapsulate his profound wisdom on happiness and the art of living well. 7 quotes by Epicurus. 1. Do not spoil what you have by desiring what you have not. Remember that what you now have was once among the things you only hoped for. Epicurus emphasizes gratitude here, urging us to appreciate what we already possess, instead of constantly longing for more. Recognizing that our current blessings were once our aspirations helps us cultivate satisfaction and reduces the feeling of always needing more. 2. Pleasure is the absence of pain in the body and of trouble in the soul. For Epicurus, pleasure is not about indulgence, but a state of inner peace and freedom from discomfort. Physical pain and mental distress disrupt happiness, so he defines the highest pleasure as the experience of tranquility. 3. The wise man feels no more pain when he is being tortured than when his friend suffers similar pain. This quote reflects the value Epicurus placed on empathy and compassion. Though physical pain is inevitable, true wisdom includes caring for the suffering of others, acknowledging our shared experience as human beings. 4. Freedom is the greatest fruit of self-sufficiency. Epicurus believed that true happiness comes from liberation from societal expectations and self-imposed pressures. For him, freedom is achieved when we are self-sufficient, needing little from others, and free to live according to our own values. 5. He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing. This aphorism points to the importance of contentment. If we cannot be satisfied with what we already have, we will never find peace, regardless of how much we gain. Finding joy in modest pleasures is, for Epicurus, a sign of wisdom and inner peace. 6. If you wish to make Pythocles rich, do not add to his store of money, but subtract from his desires. Here, Epicurus underscores the idea that wealth comes from needing less rather than accumulating more. By reducing our desires, we achieve a kind of wealth that is independent of external circumstances, grounded in contentment and self-restraint. 7. The misfortune of the wise is better than the prosperity of the fool. This statement reflects Epicurus's view that wisdom brings resilience and peace even in hardship, whereas a lack of wisdom leads to instability despite favorable circumstances. For Epicurus, the true measure of prosperity lies not in external wealth, but in inner stability. In closing, Epicurus leaves us with a profound message about the pursuit of happiness. His philosophy reminds us that life's true fulfillment lies not in material wealth or endless desires, but in a simpler, more thoughtful existence grounded in contentment and inner peace. By understanding our desires and focusing on the essentials, we cultivate resilience against the anxieties that often accompany ambition and superficial pursuits. Epicurus shows us that a well-lived life is one of gratitude, moderation, and a deep appreciation for the beauty of simplicity. Let his wisdom guide you on your journey to inner peace, and if you found value in these insights, don't forget to like and subscribe for more from history's greatest minds.